Welcome to week 15, last week of our class before finals. And in this week, you're going to turn in your final signature assignment paper, the Exercise Science Facility Operation Manual. So let's talk about this. So, step one, you're going to incorporate all my previous feedback over the semester. Review my feedback from the first three drafts, or the first drafts 1, 2, and 3. Review my feedback from the assignments from weeks 13 and 14, and address every piece of feedback I provided you. Then step 2, integrate final assignments. So that would be assignment 13, operating policies, and incorporate assignment 14, which is the budget from last week. Complete your executive summary. Your executive summary should include the following, and I'm going off the assignment directions that you've been provided. You're going to provide a facility concept and mission, market, opportunity, and target demographics for your facility, competitive positioning, facility specifications, the size, location, and its key features, services and program overview, organizational structure and staffing, safety and risk management commitment, financial overview, investments, break-even, profitability timeline, implementation timeline, if it's a new facility. If it's not a new facility, you don't need to say that. And success factors and vision for the future. So a lot of these things should come out of your papers that you've been writing, so you're just providing a summary of the paper as a whole. This should be compelling, professional, and make the reader want to dive deeper into the manual. Step 4, create a comprehensive table of contents. You want to use an APA formatted table of contents. Should include all the sections with subsections, all appendices, page numbers, make sure they're accurate, hyperlinks to section if you use hyperlinks anywhere in there, clear archaic structure, easy navigation. And step 5 is to ensure that you have complete integration and consistency. Cross-reference check, verify that all your internal reference, and you have, if you reference something in a paper, it should be in a reference page. Ensure that the sections reference each other appropriately. Update any section X references. Confirm appendix references are correct. Audit consistency audit. Facility name consistently throughout the paper. Staff titles consistent throughout. Terminology consistent. Numbers consistent. Dates and timelines consistent. Policies don't contradict each other. Completeness check. No major gaps in content. Step 6, professional presentation enhancement, visual design. Create or refine a professional cover page, facility name and logo, operations manual, date, version number, author, date, name, Formatting excellence. Make sure that everything looks professional. Pretend that you're turning this in as to a board of directors. You want to make sure everything looks great, and I'll leave the rest of that. You can read that on your own. Graphics and visual elements. Make sure that everything looks professional again. It's clear. We got quality here. This should be a reflection of your work, all the hard work you've been doing this semester. Appendix organization. Make sure that it's clearly labeled. Forms are easy to read, and professional appearance throughout. Step 8, final quality assurance. Comprehensively proofread. Read the entire document, start to finish. Check for typos, grammar errors, and spelling. Verify that all sentences are complete. Ensure professional tone throughout. Remove any casual language or informality. Check all calculations in the budget again. Technical review. Test all hyperlinks if you have hyperlinks. Verify page numbers. Check table of contents accuracy. Ensure all appendices are present. Content validation. Make sure that all your calculations again are correct. Check your legal disclaimers, all those type of things. And the other thing I would recommend is have somebody read your document, read the executive summary, read the entire manuscript, and test usability. Could someone follow your procedures? And step 8, create final reflection essay. You're going to reflect on the following areas: learning and growth, AI integration and practical applications, future readiness, and signature assignment assessment. And I've created a template for this for you, so you can use that template for that. And step 9, prepare submission package. Make sure that the document is correct. It looks professional throughout and ready for professional use. Final submission must include the following: your executive summary. Your section 1 is facility overview and introduction. Section 2 is pre-participation screening protocol. Section 3 is member orientation, education, and supervision. Section 4 is emergency action plan. Section 5, comprehensive staffing plan. Section 6, staff training and professional development. Section 7, risk management and legal compliance. Section 8 is professional scope of practice and supplements. Section 9, facility design and equipment management. Section 10 is signage and safety communication. Section 11, operation policy and procedures. Section 12, record keeping and documentation system. Section 13, budget and financial management. We have a comprehensive appendices. And then you're going to turn in your reflection essay, which is going to be a separate document, and it's going to be APA formatted. And that is a Microsoft Word document there for you. You're going to have an introduction. Again, as I said earlier, growth and learning, AI integration, practical application, and professional readiness, and a conclusion. This will be a Word document here, not going to be a PDF. Again, I'm going to provide you a template for that. The other thing you're going to do is we're going to have a discussion. So share this with your fellow students. You're going to attach your final comprehensive exercise facility operation manual in the discussion board. You're going to post 1 to 3 open-ended questions. Now, an open-ended question is sort of like we've been doing with our courage and calling reflection, are questions that can be answered with a yes or no. We have to cause the other student to have a significant response. So then you're going to read 2 other students' papers and answer their questions in your form. So, and the last thing we have this week is your final courage and calling reflection post. So you'll review all your 12 posts about the book and what are your big takeaways from reading this book, and how can you use this as a future exercise science professional, whatever field that you tend to go into, and post 1 to 2 open-ended questions like we've been doing throughout this semester. If you have questions, please ask. I'm here to help.